So last week, about 100 government officials from Africa, we're talking about prominent business leaders and young entrepreneurs from Nigeria, South Africa, Ethiopia, Sierra Leone, Ghana, Guinea, they were all denied US visas. I'm like, what? I mean, seriously, they were coming for the African Global Economic and Development Summit at the University of Southern California, and all the invited African delegates were denied US visas to attend this summit. Hey, father, can you believe it? Including key speakers and panelists. So, for the first time, an African business summit was held here in the US without any Africans present. I mean, no African. Just try to process that. This is supposed to be an African summit, but there were no Africans because they were all denied visas. What? Does this even make sense? The goal of the trade summit was to bring African business participants in contact with American business leaders here in the US, as well as government officials, stakeholders, and interest groups. And this is supposed to be in order to promote bilateral and multilateral foreign direct investment, as well as international trade, cultural exchange, and tourism with various African countries. And I've heard people say, why can't we have it in Africa? Why can't Africans get their acts together and do this thing in Africa? It's supposed to be African summit. That's true. At the same time, it's not only Africans that will be benefiting from this kind of partnership. In fact, America benefits more in Africa. I mean, don't you see American businesses and companies in various parts of Africa? And don't get me started, don't Jare. By the way, how can they continue with the event without Africans being present? And that is what I don't understand. These people were supposed to halt everything, stop everything in protest, and march to the immigration and say, you have to let Africans into the country. How can you hold an African summit without Africans? The chairman of the summit, we're talking about Mary Flowers, said that this is purely discrimination against Africans. I want to know what you guys think about that. She said this is because those that were denied visas are in fact legitimate business people with ties in Africa. So what do you guys think about Africans being denied US visas to the summit? Let me know what you think in the comments below. It's been real. I'm telling you, it's been real. You guys don't know much. Guess what? I'm just keeping it real.